Hello, hello. Let's get this party started. Hey, Too Hot to Touch, and hey, Disgusting Donny, welcome to the stream. Let's get some game sounds up, and then we'll get started with more Uru. We did a bunch of this yesterday. However, there's still a lot to go. This is a pretty decently sized game. Hey, Bodo, welcome to the stream. So, yesterday we finished off the four of the ages, got our first Ring of the Stone Well. Yeah, it's a mini dig dogger. And we got four sparklies. Now, I know of two more sparkly locations. Well, technically three, but we're not going to get the one in Minkata yet. Off screen, I did very little. I just got this book, which leads to a terrible, terrible place of doom. And, yeah, let's not go there. Instead, we'll go here. This is Jalak, or is it Jakal? I can never remember if it's Jakal or Jalak. Let's check. It is Jalak. So this is an interesting age where, yeah, by the way, both the books for Jalak and Minkata you can just find in the city. And this is not Wasta controls. So basically this is kind of like a thing. It's like a game sort of thing that you can do stuff. Okay, I want the shield on so I don't accidentally fall off like that. Basically, you can raise and lower these platforms. You can randomize them. You've kind of got a bit of a remote control. You can summon objects and stuff. Let's bring them all to the top. And here we can get our sparkly. Yeah, you can do stuff. It's an interesting age. I really do like this age. Of course, there's nothing to do here but get the sparkly. But you can. Some people make games for games for this. But for now, let's just head off back to Myst Island, because there's another sparkly in yeah, Rip Cube. There's a few shapes you can spawn in, because there is another one here in Teledon that we will also get. So the one in Teledon being by the prison just past the pressure plate puzzle. And after that, I say we go looking for Anone and Irkana. They are two interesting and fun worlds. That I accidentally opened up my key and took like a screenshot. Nice. So None and Arcana, they both give another half ring for the stone well. And I don't know where the books are. Those are the only two ages that I have yet to recall where they are. So yeah. But first, let's get this. So let's take a look at our two new pieces of our okay, now that's weird. Don't know why the one from Teledon is over here, but yeah, I probably could. I'll try and happen upon them on my own. No neighbors, so that row guy isn't actually here. That also means that the Bevan is likely empty. Hopefully empty. Okay, Bevan is empty. So we are safe for the time being. They aren't up here. Pretty sure they aren't. Hmm. That's just a book of nonsense. And if the Bevan was full of people, it'd be full of people who don't actually belong in this Bevan. Also, this is an imager. You can upload screenshots that you take with your key there. And we can actually get an imager for our Relto eventually. I don't know where the page is. Also, I determined that the oh, see, there is one there. I knew there was one there. I knew there was a Relto page in the Bevan, in the Light Garden. I just couldn't get the right angle. But now I see exactly where it is. I knew it was around here. You can just barely see it. Now we have a few stones going to be floating in our off the island. That is a classroom that broke my camera last time I used it. This is a place with nothing. That leads to the private city. That's Nexus. That's a place. That's the Great Zero. And we'll go here. And hope that there aren't people here. Okay, there aren't. We're safe. So I should probably explain what this age there. Actually, what age is this anyway? And let's delete this image. This is Eater Dellen. There's another Eater that I don't remember the name of. Basically, these two Eater stages, if you look around, you will find not back here. And there's going to be 7 tapestries, but not hand tapestries. Different tapestries. Spiral tapestries. Like that door there. Right here. Here's one. So, how these work. This one it's a complicated multiplayer puzzle. So basically, there's 7 tapestries. Each tapestry has a number assigned to it, and it's random for each Eater Dellen. So you can't actually see the number. The only the only way you can see what number the tapestry that you pressed is at the door. So if you press your tapestry, this door here, will light up with a portion of this spiral. There's 7 individual portions that can be lit up. So depending on how much of the spiral is lit up, that's your number. How this works is this where no, that just leads back to the Bevan. How this works is you have 8 people, ideally, 1 at each spiral, 1 at the door, and the person at the door, well, I won't be doing this now, but I will have to do it eventually to get more stone well. So the person, they hit this door, and it starts the timer. So these are all the segments. So we got 1, it looked like 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 2, and now it's a timer. So the people have to press their cloths in that order. So in this case, cloth 3 would have to press first. Then once they press their cloth, person at cloth number 4, then cloth 1, etc. And everyone has to press their cloth in order without making a mistake before this time runs out. If you make a mistake, you have to restart, and the order changes. The cloths don't change. The idea of the cloths, but this order is always random. The idea of the cloths is just random per Eater Dellen. Now each Bevan has its own Eater Dellen or Eater something. There's another garden age that complements this, and the ID per each Bevan's eater age is different. So that's how these work. And if you get it all right, the door opens for a short period of time and everyone can rush through. Now, ideally you'd have 8 people, however, it has been proven that the theoretical minimum you can do it with is 3. It's just extremely difficult, and you need to remember the order and the IDs. It's awful. However, having like 7 or 6 or even 5, it's still quite doable. So while we're searching for None and Arcana, let's go to the Great Zero. So the Great Zero is basically a thing in the city, and this is where you can upgrade your key. That leads back to the Nexus. We need to insert our key in here. So now we've got green thing, and also we've got thing here that I accidentally placed down. Nice. Or maybe that's, yeah, that's one I placed, I think. I don't remember how do you delete a marker. Okay, you just, if you're close enough, okay, it'll just auto-delete. No, we can't actually go anywhere yet, because we need to, actually I don't think we can access the rest of the Great Zero from here anyway. So now we have the marker games. Or at least we will once we do our 2 marker challenges. So, there are 15 green markers, and that thing that I accidentally placed, that was a marker. That one was orange because I placed, but we're looking for 15 green ones. They'll be somewhere in the city. So let's go to our private city. Once we collect all 15 of them, we'll be able to return to the Great Zero. Well, I mean, we can already return, but we should return once we have all 15. I don't know if the markers are in the private or the public city. Hope they're in the private. They might only be in the public, though. And people can create marker games. Like, once I do this, I'll be able to use markers anywhere. Like, I'll be able to make my own marker games and receive marker games. It's basically just go through the marker and you collect it. And it's kind of like a scavenger hunt thing. And I think I need to be in the public city. Oh well, we can do a little bit of searching around for something. If we are lucky, we will find the Anone and Arcana books. I don't think we will. Actually, thinking about it, I think I have a theory as to where one of them is, and I think it's back in the Bevan. This is unconfirmed, however. However, over here is where we got the Jalak and Minkata books. So I might as well show them off. It's quite a long walk. That's why I did it off screen, and then immediately showed it on screen. It's, inside this. I like the random blue light that just passes over everything every so often. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, they are these 2 books here. Minkata and Jalak. And I thought that Anone and I guess Anone and whatever they aren't around here. Either those are just some random books. Let's jump down the staircase. See what we find. Dead end. Great. Okay, let's go to the public server and hope that nobody is there. If there is, I will mute my desktop audio, so if they use voice or anything, you won't be able to hear them. and I'll just put on music or something. But for now, let's just go to our Nexus. I need to get more stream music. Yeah, there's a person there. Darn. There's also someone in our Bevan. That's also a pity. There's no one in Kirill, however. Let's go to Kirill. Oh! I remember where the Inone and... Hey, Doni. Welcome. I remember where the Inone and, they're in the Waters pub. The Inone and Irkana books are. They're in the Waters pub. Or at least the Inone book is. Okay, they're both here. Inone Cathedral and Irkana. And here's just an analysis of this place, which we can ignore. So, take your votes now. Do you want to see Inone or Irkana? Meanwhile, we can explore the nothingness that is this place. This is Myst. Uru, specifically Uru. It's a point-and-click style, well, not really point-and-click, it's just an adventure game. Exploration, different worlds and stuff, created by Cyan, the game company Cyan. You don't wanna pick any more, Poto? You're scared? Scarred for life? Well then, let's go to, I like Inone better. However, let's do Irkana. But don't worry, neither of these are nearly as bad as Kadish Tulsa was. So now we are in Irkana. Well, thanks for dropping by, Doni. There should be a Relta page around here. Pretty sure there is. I thought there was. Okay, maybe I'm a liar. I know there's something here. I know this isn't a useless place. Okay, maybe I'm just completely wrong about the existence of the universe. I might be completely wrong. I could have sworn there was something over here, though. I'm now triggered that I cannot find it. Maybe I'm not looking high enough. Yep, there it is. I was just looking at the ground too much. Knew there was a Relta page around here. And this Relta page is bushes and stuff, like the ones you see here. So this is a pretty large area. You'll do a lot of walking at the start of it. And I don't actually know if I'm going the correct direction. It all looks the same. Okay, I think I did. You can actually climb up there, by the way, and nothing will actually count from it, but you can, like, put markers up there and stuff for marker games. So a Kana and a None were added in Path of the Shell. And if you'll recall, Yisha said yesterday in the Cleft that the symbol of journey has been changed, or something like that. So it's now a shell, so we're looking for 7 shells. Now they don't light up in portions like the hands did, but we still need to find all 7 of them in order to progress, and here is what one of these shells look like. And like the hands, we can return. They've got a different sound effect. And like the hands, we can return to the last last shell we pressed. And we actually need to find the tram. I think the tram is at the opposite end. So we could be walking for a while. Yeah. Alternatively, we could just link to the start, which would be faster. So Irkana is an interesting age, because it has pellets, but we'll be getting into those later. Pellets are complicated, and I honestly don't know much about them, which I deem a good thing. Now I think there's a shell. Oh wow, if only I'd gone 2 millimeters in this direction, but I didn't. Oh well. There's another shell over here, and here's our tram. The Myst games like putting trams just in places. This game is no exception. So we found 2 of the 5 symbols, 5 shells. And I roughly know where the others are. As in, I don't really know. But we'll find out. We'll figure it out. Now, how do I operate this thing? From up here. Or not. From here. No, okay then. Houston, we might have a problem. Is this not actually the tram? This might not actually be the tram I'm supposed to operate. Which is a pity. Well, in that case, there's still places that we haven't yet to explore. Specifically, there was a branching path back this way. Oh well, important thing that we went this way to get that shell symbol anyway. I think there's a shell symbol on one of these pillars supporting the track anyway. On the other track, since there were 2 tracks. Okay, we're not going this way. Hey, sparkly. Nice. Down there is a place that we can't really pass. Can we go around? Yes, but there might be an invisible wall. Yeah, invisible wall. Okay. How to progress? I don't actually know. Oh, well, here's another shell. And this is where we're going to eventually end. Now, every shell that we press makes a piece of that symbol appear. So we hit this, you'll see another piece of the symbol appeared. And once we have all 7 pieces, we can walk through that and be teleported. And here's our 4th symbol. So it looks like it's a small world, but it's kind of not. We found 4 of the 7, but these are the easier 4. At least I want to say they are. Maybe it is a small world. It's a small world. Or maybe this path leads to the tram, who knows? I know you can't really get up there without the tram. I must have just missed a button somewhere. Bit of a pity, but oh well. Nothing can be helped about that now. Let's just further examine. See if we did in fact miss something around here, or if yeah, we didn't miss anything here. The tram is not here, which means it's that thing with the lever that we couldn't pull, which means puzzles. Oh boy. Because yeah, we can't climb that because invisible walls. So let's go back to the start of the world again. I do know that of one more Relto page in this age, and at least one article of clothing. I might have to just look up a list of all Relto pages, because I might not find them all. I don't have a perfect memory. So let's figure out how this tram works. Look for any sort of button or lever. I seem to recall having this issue last time I tried using... Yep, I just missed this. Okay. Hey, we're moving! I figured out how it works. Kind of. So that's the go lever. I think this changes direction. Or one of these change direction. What does this button do then? Who knows? Well, it works, and that's really all that matters. And we have reached our destination. Allegedly. Now what? We hit this lever and we go like this. Into the bowels of the machine. Spooky. Except not really. Oh, we had some camera clipping. Beautiful. And now we just go up, because that's how gravity works. Welcome to the inner part of Arcana, and there's our 5th tapestry. Just 2 more left, however the last 2 are not very easy to get, from what I recall. Anyway, here is a puzzle. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, we can't go this way. We have to find the alternate path, which means we need to find the ladder to climb down, which is right here. So I forgot what Arcana's ambience sounded like. It's interesting. Now what? Well, let's go this way. Or not. I see what we have to do. We need Sam. We need Sam! Get over here! Now, we need to send the train back to where it came from. This handy dandy send back tram where it came from button. Or not. Can we pull lever and then run out? Yes. Wasn't sure if we would have enough time, but that was the solution, it looks like. And now we can go this way, down another ladder. Yeah, Arcana is some kind of facility. I don't recall what kind, but a facility it is. Is that a lever that we can pull? It is. Sweet, I like levers that we can pull. They do things. We have now done a thing. Yep, powered up the station. Gotta reroute the power in every single level. Well, that's 3 times now. We had to do it in Grecian, Teledon, and here, but not in Cage Tulsa or any others, so whatever. And that was the simplest by far. Of course, that doesn't excuse the millions of times you have to do it in other Myst games. We've got paths, and we have our 6th shell. Are we just gonna finish this in like 10 minutes? What is this? I did not recall Arcana being this short of a world. Okay, this, yeah, I knew it was too easy. That's parts that have power. I believe, at least. Is the thing that we can press? Yes. Yes is the thing that we can press. And we have a somewhat map of the facility. Oh, did we just, like, power up the station? We did. How? What? What did I even do? I just moved the camera. Is whatever this thing is looking at powered? Is that how it works? No. Those things were always powered. Okay. So we actually need to go down these things, but in order to do that, they need to be not spinning. And also not flooded. Not flooded is also a requirement. Well, that was one path we took. What's up here? Oh yes. There we can see our Relta page. Fire marbles is what we get here. We can actually go in one of these. It's on the other side, I believe, however. Because one of them is broken, I think. And just doesn't spin at all. And one of them has, the same one has like a hole ripped in this. It's like a barrel of some kind. And yeah, we can't go there because if we did, we would die because it's like flooded and stuff. And that would allegedly be tragic. So instead, let's try and figure out how to turn off the power. Or turn on the power. Or something. I don't know. Let's just do this. Thing now spin. Now that things spin, what do? Well, we powered up more of the things that needed to be powered up. Are these like drained and stuff? No. Yes, no. This is like a wastewater cleansing facility or something. Ooh, shaky cam. Anyway. I think there's a ladder that we can climb. I am a liar. There is no ladder. Well... Huh. Huh. Must be something in that control room. Now that we've got this turned on, what can we do? Can hit button? No, we cannot hit button. Oh wait, I think I recall how this works. Isn't this map interactive? Kind of. Welcome back, Bodo. You missed everything. We can drain that one. We can drain that one. We can drain that one, but we can't drain this one. Pity. I don't recall which one leads to the Relto page. I want to say it's not this one. Hey look, it's not this one. Yeah, we are almost done with this age. It's going surprisingly faster than I thought. Well, over here, Is this the one that's drained, or... Okay, this one is drained. This should lead to the Relto page, to the fire marbles, I think. And there's a None. A None does require a second person, however. There is one part at the very end that requires a second person. However, I can just make an alternate account. So I might just do that. Anyway, here we get our Relto page, Fire Marbles. And now we have to go through the other place. I'm trying to recall how the, how it works. I don't really. None is a confusing, it's one of my favorite ages, but it's kind of confusing. But we'll get in more into that later. And besides, nothing is more confusing than Minkata. We'll get into Minkata later. Anyway, we need to go here. That's okay, Bodo. This will take us to the back end of the facility, to where the pellets are made, I believe. And also to where our last shell is. So I should probably explain how pellets work, and I would if I knew how. Yeah, pellets are basically things that you can make in Irkana via this machine. I think it's this machine. Something around here. And oh no, there is a rock in our way. We cannot progress. That is literally the only reason we can't go past. And I guess there is more puzzle than I thought there was. Okay, I'll postpone that, pellet thing. No, wait, no, this is the pellet machine, okay. So you can set, like, temperature, pressure, and time. And, various combinations will have various effects on the pellets. You can take the pellets to a, place, and you can drop them in a thing. And doing that will give you pellet points, which are this thing right here. And it's basically just a score thing for bragging rights, and it's kind of... I don't know, I never really did any of this. Ah, I need to, do this. And now hit button and thing go up? Yes, hit button, thing go up. And thing go down. Bad. I see. Now that I've got power back to this section, I need to go back and fix the thing that was stuff. Fix the thing that was stuff. I'm known for my descriptive descriptions. It's one of my qualities. It's why nobody watches me. No. Quick, self-depreciation makes the viewers feel bad. Makes the viewers feel bad. Yes, that's how you speak. Okay, so let's go back to the interactive power map. Let's go on a power trip. Specifically, one over here. Specifically, not one over here. That's the wrong direction. So we need to do something. And I don't know what. Do I make them all yellow, or do I make them all gray? Let's make them all gray. And hope for the best. %50 chance that I chose wrong, and we'll have to backtrack again, because backtracking the game. Anyway, so I think after Arcana, I might try and do the pod portal times, because they are time sensitive, real time sensitive, and the sooner I do them, the more likely I am to be able to do them. And if I can't figure it out, the puzzle, well, I got the pod time link. And what do you know, I chose correctly. Nice. So now thing can go up. All the way. Without the things being rotated in the wrong direction. We should also get a thing. An article of clothing, I believe. A Denier Restoration Committee backpack. We now have a Denier Restoration Committee backpack. Can I, like, climb on top of this thing? I seem to recall that I can. I seem to recall incorrectly. Anyway, we can go down here now and get our last shell, and that will actually complete the age. However, there should be a linking book. Somewhere there should be a linking book. Also, we can push rock so that it is no longer in our way. Shortcuts, hooray! Because we couldn't just jump over that. And we were trapped. Nice, we need thing go down now. And here's the stuff. Let's make a thing go down and then we'll use stuff. If I could find the ladder. Here's the ladder. I mean, we've jumped over higher things and further things, but apparently that rock, nope, it's completely in our way. Also, definitely gonna get rid of this backpack. Or knapsack. Or kit bag. Or the Great Wall of China. Now, I believe one of them is the thing where we drop the pellets, and the other one is the Great Descent. Or not. Well, let's go with the book first, because borrow stones are usually one way. Books are usually two-way. No, not really. Yeah, two-way. Maybe this is where you drop the pellets. Yeah, this is definitely not the Great Descent. In fact, this is definitely not anything. This is a dead end. Nice. The other one was the pellet dropping place. Like, was this completely useless? It might actually have been. No, there be a thing. No, this is where you drop the pellets. You take the pellets here and you do something and they drop. So then what was the other place? Also, this should set a link in my linking book in my Relto here. So what is this? A big hole in the ground. It's just a borrow cave. Gotta love random borrow caves. Yeah, this is useless. Well, where even am I? God knows. Well, this is a dead end. Glad I went to the other place first. So, let's go here. And actually, I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to get some, something to eat, because I barely had any breakfast. 2 seconds later, I might be back. Also, here are the fire marbles. And those are the Irkana plants that we also got. I'll do some eating while my mic's muted. Doesn't mean I can't play, though. We certainly have fell a long way there. Anyway, that's, you're kinda completed. And now we have another piece of our stone well. From layer, like, 5 or 4. So, let's, go to a None. Actually, I said I was gonna do pod stuff and not Palace of Darkness. Pod portals, so let's, figure those out. So how pods work are, there are 4 of them. Nigellin, something, Paverin, and Tessinaut. I don't remember what the other one is, and they are in here. So every X amount of time, real time that passes, a portal will spawn in in a pod. No. Here is a map of the pods. We will want a picture of this. I guess we'll print screen this. Pardon me. And it involves, clocks. So, here we have Tessinaut, here's Paperin, here's a relative page that I already got. That's an Magellan. This is the one that I can't recall. What is this world called? Dorino. So we got Magellan, Dorino, Paperin, and Tessinaut. Paperin is the easiest one. We just need to know how long a Paperin is, and then we can figure it out when the next Paperin is. Paperin is a unit of time. It's a Denis unit of time. So basically, every Paperin at the Paperin pod, a portal will spawn, leading to a place where you can get another piece of the stone well. However, the other pods, they don't spawn the portal at every Paperin. They spawn the portal at every Paperin minus or plus X hours. Let's actually open up Paint and get this image on screen. Save as, and I'll just save this as pods. And now I'll replace good ol' whatever he is, Dig Dogger, with the pod portal, if I can find it. Pods. Gigantic image. Can't really see it, but oh well. So we need to find a Denis clock. I don't really know where they are. I think there's one in the Bevan. But while we're here, we can go to another get another pod pod on our bookshelf. The portals remain open for, I believe, 1 real-life minute. And they only spawn, like, once every 17 hours or so. Not 17 hours per, like, all the pods, 17 hours per pod, so... Despite the offset, it's like 17 and a half or something. Yeah, you have to be precise. So let's go to a Bevan. This random Bevan. Yeah. Because if if you can't get it, you can just wait until the offset is a favorable time for you. I think there's a Denis clock somewhere. It might be in the classroom. Also, I seem to recall there being something in here that I didn't actually get last time I was in here. This is a bit of a weird place. No, I thought there was something in one of these chambers. Wait, am I getting key mail? No? My key's just flashing for no reason? Good. Ah, because I'm right next to a marker. So it looks like there are markers in the Bevan. Well, let's get one of them, I guess. Or did I place that marker down? I might have placed that marker down. I don't recall placing that marker down. Oh yeah, no, those are... Oh yeah, I didn't place those markers down. Yeah, see, I've got 2 green lights instead of yeah, so yeah, those are markers that were placed by the Great Zero that I need to find. So yeah, we need 13 more markers for that quest. I'm trying to remember where... I think the classroom is the best bet. But the classroom I seem to recall being notoriously buggy. Here's another one. I guess you don't collect them, pardon me, by running into them. So let's go to the classroom and hope that we can find clock in there. Speaking of, here's the other garden age, like either Toma or something like that. Is there a... No, I don't think so. That's just the light garden. Is this the clock? No, that's not a clock. That is a sphere. Well, my thing didn't break, so that's good. What are you? The key, marker, pictures, ages, transfer, nexus, city locations, neighborhoods, etc. That's the Denis numbering system. Some random Denis alphabets, and no clock. There's a clock somewhere. Well, here's a marker. Can we collect it by running into it? No, we have to use the key, but that's fine. Well, we got a marker, so that's something out of the way at least. Let's go to this eater. I don't know, Bodo. That's the thing. I don't know what it looks like. There might be a Relto page or a Borrow stone somewhere around here. That I think just links back to Bevan. Yep. Okay, maybe there aren't any, Oh, there is. Gotcha. Okay, well, we got one of these. I'm waiting until we get the lush grass and stuff. Oh yeah, we also found a sparkly in Urkana. It was just kind of sitting there. It's like this one right here. Hmm. Well, while we're here, let's there was, before I forget, there was a thing in either chemo that we didn't get a link to the Bevan, but I don't think anyone's in the Bevan right now, so it should be safe. Hopefully. If I could find my way. It was over here. There might be a marker up here. I don't think there's a marker up here. Hopefully, we don't have people in this Bevan. In fact, I'm gonna mute desktop audio just in case. Okay, we're good. Yeah, muting desktop audio would mean that people don't accidentally use voice and stuff. Funny, Bodo, I'm laughing so much. I thought there was a clock really close to the start of either something. Also pylon. There might be one somewhere in the city. That's okay. Now, I'm still eating, so I'm gonna mute my mic until we find this clock. Or something else happens. And here we have a discount Mona Lisa. Yeah, I don't have any idea where the clock is. I might do a quick Google search. Immediately does a quick Google search. Actually, is there a Realtor page down here? No. Don't know why I thought there was. Okay, so let's find this clock the easy way. Let's see. Open up internet. Myst. Uru. Clock. Where is clock? Well, at least I got an image of what the clock looks like. It's like a globe, which is what I thought it looked like. I could have sworn there was one in the Bevan. I really could have. But evidently there isn't. It's not down by the ferry, that much is certain. Not over here. Although there might be a borrow stone over here, actually. No? And hey, look, we died. Hmm. Well, I suppose we can go to Krill. Krill is an interesting place. It's basically like a Bevan, except it's mirrored. And it's not really much else to say. It's like a mirrored Bevan. Because that's kind of what it is. And there's only one of them. And it's weird. And there's shirts and stuff. This is actually where you can choose your guild. So there's 5 different guilds. In the original Dini, yeah, Guild of Greeters, Guild of something else, Guild of Cartographers, and the guilds don't really do anything. There's like a place similar to the Watchers Pub, except one for each guild, that you can only access if you have the shirt of that guild, and you can only have the shirt of one guild at a time. Because there used to be in the original Dini Society, there were a lot of guilds. And it was just for organization and stuff, and that's how they just did things. Book, where lead, nexus, figures. But here there's only 5 guilds. Guild of Messengers, Guild of Maintainers, and something else. Each guild had a function and did something for the Dini Society. It's like you had the Guild of Writers, you had the Guild of Ink Makers, and Guild of Paper Producers or something like that. Stuff like that, since Lincoln books can only be written with special ink and special paper. And Guild of Writers. Yeah, the black one. I don't know. I'll just randomly choose the black one, because black is a nice color. Also, yeah, there's no Relto page here anymore, obviously. Not really much more to say about Krill. It's a weird place. And there's definitely not a clock here. So let's just kick this pylon about. Visitors, panic. Oh no, people's usernames, whatever will we do? Yeah, no. Okay. Let's try this again. Google, where is the clock in Uru? Blah blah blah. Yeah, we got the image, but the image is only half of it. You need to figure out what the current time is. Yeah, that's a pod clock. Program you can download. Their explanation, blah blah blah. Yeah, put more pod clocks. Yeah, that's not That's just the lazy way of doing it. I want to calculate it out myself. Well, maybe we can ask someone. Oh dear, there be 3 people. Well, if I wanted to ask somebody for help, that would be the time to do it. However, I should probably switch out of this guild shirt. I'll mute desktop audio just in case. So you'll hear my mic, but not the game sounds. And the game sounds are where other people's microphones would be coming into. And I'll just warn them that I'm streaming. Okay, let's mute desktop. So now you can hear me, but you cannot hear the game. Palace alcove or library terminal. Yeah, now I can go to the writer's pub, because that's the shirt I own. And it's similar to the Watcher's pub, except, I don't know. Let's go to library courtyard. No, I want Palace Alcove, yeah. I think that's the one I want. I think there's one by Tokata that I need. Yeah, this is one I want. So, there be people. Let's open up my key. Okay, there'll only be 2 people here. And it looks like they aren't saying anything. That's good. How new are these people, actually? Let's look at their IDs. That's pretty old. Bit newer. So, yeah, they aren't saying anything. In fact, they might be AFK, which is good. Also, I think there's a terminal over here that I haven't activated. Yeah. So these terminals have linking books to your Nexus, and you can put your hand in them with your key, and it'll add a link to your Nexus, just so that you can travel from your Nexus to this spot in the public city. Can't do that in the private city, however. Only works in the public city. So if either one of them appears to exist, I will ask them. For the most part, the public city is the exact same as the private city. Well, there's someone. There's one of them. So, like, we can get a Relto page, go to the pods and stuff. However, no, it looks like they are active. Oh, here's a marker. Yeah, they're only in public city. Well, we can do some marker stuff. They might be kind of floating. But let's ignore this. And let's ask them where this clock is. Global Denis clock. There is a possibility that they won't answer. And there's also a possibility that there just isn't a clock and that I'm just forgetting a part of the process. Pretty sure there's just a global clock somewhere. God knows where. Meanwhile, let's find some markers. I know there's a few down here. At least I think there's a few down here. Oh, here's one. There's probably one down here. No, that's not where I thought it was. Probably one by the ferry terminal. One or two. And they left. Welp. Guess I'm not getting any help from them. A thing to note, though, in the public server, borrow stones aren't there. I think there's one back here. Yeah, they're probably just using bot stuff and being a hacker and stuff. Pretty sure there's one down here. Oh. Well, we've got the guy from yesterday. We can ask him. Pod times man... Okay. Manually. Call where the, Denis clock is. Thought it was here in the city, or in Bevan. Couldn't find it. Yeah, I know PM is private message, Ro. And maybe there just is not anything here. Pity. That's not the right ferry. Well, let's, go up to the museum. Yeah, terminal for ferries now. They just, go floating along there. Instead of a message in a bottle, it's a ferry in a bottle. People just throw ferries in a bottle through the, in the ocean, and then just come floating through this terminal. Clearly. There's the pub that I was looking for. There's probably a marker in there. Museum is over here, I believe. What the pods are. Is the clock in there? I thought I looked there. I mean, the piece of paper's there, but don't recall seeing the clock unless it was the big thing in the center that I just missed. Yeah, I know about the paper. Yeah. Yeah, everyone is Link. It's just 4 swords, except, like, 8 billion swords. The only clock we have is the key time. Oh. A Denis clock. Well then, we have, Denis time. Yeah, this is a very important piece of, paper. Well, there's a paper somewhere that shows how Denis time works. Don't know where, though. We'll find it eventually, I guess. Anyway, I think that I will, go to a None now. Since, we apparently failed with the pods, let's go, get our last pod, Tessanaut, and be off. And let there be game sound. Also, Tessanaut is a broken pod. Everything's all broken and dark and stuff. Um, you can turn on the lights somehow. Just God knows how. I think it's something down here, though. It's very difficult to tell, though. Just, like, search for a button. Turn up my monitor brightness. I do think my brightness is too low, though. And now I'm going blind because it's too bright. Okay, let's change the brightness back to what it was before. Contrast, maybe? No, still going blind. Well, we don't need to, deal with that. Oh well. Yeah, they should. I mean, if we can find the link to the Great Descent, we can get a like a 2-second flashlight. Yeah, it lasts for like 90 seconds, and it's just a light on your key. But other than that, yeah, no. I mean, we did use the whatever they're called, fireflies. Anyway, let's go do a None. I don't think you can take them anywhere but Uralto and the two Eater Year and Eater Chemo Ages. So this is a None Cathedral. And this is a None. I love a None. Just look at it. It's amazing. And also there are crabs. It's also quite loud. So we got some ruins in the background. We got water that you can swim in, but there's a current and it'll push you towards the center island. I'll figure it out later. I'm missing a key piece of information anyway. And if not, well then we'll just use the pod timer. Online pod clocks. So there's our first part of the shell. Now this level has a very interesting gimmick. And the gimmick is that it's actually really small. Like, look at it. It's so tiny. You can't really do anything. Is there another one behind here? No. Is there another one behind here? No. Yep, that's the whole age, by the way. Yeah, totally the whole age. Anyway, here's, let's just go back to None Cathedral. Nothing you can really do here. So let's go back. And we'll just keep doing this, because why not? Excuse me, game? I was joking when I said we'd go around in circles. Something was supposed to happen. And something evidently, definitely did not happen. Okay then. Well, now we're just swimming. Current's too great to get to this island. Okay, let's link with our linking book. Let's try this again. And I said, we went around in circles, except not really. Because suddenly, we're in the same place again. What's going on? Houston, we have a problem. Yeah. Fortunately, the symbols in the cathedral and that window are not important, so we can, in fact, wipe them from our memory. Thank God. No, there's no page flipping. The page, did you flip the page? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, I think I know what I have to do. And if I'm right, it's dumb. Yeah, I know what I have to do. See these crabs? We need to kill them all. We need to push all the crabs into the water. I'm pretty sure this is actually what we have to do. We have to chase all of the crabs into the water. Because these crabs count as life forms. Probably a good thing. And because they are alive, nothing can happen. Even though they... yeah. Or something like that. At least that's what I seem to recall. Which means I don't know how anyone is supposed to figure this out, because that is a really obscure thing to do. Just go on a crab genocide. Are there any back here? No. There's a crab on that island there, however. Don't think I can get rid of that crab, though. Huh. Not yet, at least. Pushing crabs in the water, killing crabs every day. I don't know. I will now sing karaoke. No. No. And then I just fell off. Except I didn't. And that's a far better, result. Do we have eternal sadness, or is something actually going to happen? Nope, nothing happened. There's a sound effect that plays if something happens, I'm pretty sure. We need to chase the one that's on that island over here into the water. Oh no, we missed one. We missed one here. You! What are you doing here? Okay, now let's try. And I think that was the one that spawned on the island. It's no longer on the island, I think. Yeah, it's not on the island anymore. So let's do this again. This time with it actually working. If we could just get up. Also, apparently 13 to 18 hours equals 15 hours and 43 minutes of Earth time. 15 hours seems a lot more right than 13, or 17 rather. And frankly, I might just use pod clocks. Because frankly, calculating it manually is awful. It really is. Anyway, with all of the crabs dead, now let's go into the None Cathedral, because this is a very small world and nothing will happen if I go to a None Cathedral, right? Okay. We should hear something when we link. Yep. Okay, the crabs were the problem. So, let's go back to a None Cathedral because nothing could have changed. Right? It's totally the same. Gadzooks! Apparently the apocalypse happened while we were gone. But I mean, on the bright side, now we can walk where the water wasn't. Or walk where the blah 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 blah. Now we can walk where the water was. Along this island. Of course you make a Mario Odyssey reference. Why wouldn't you? Can I not be in first? Thank you. We have now hit a symbol. Also, we have shattered this crystal. Rest in peace, crystal. Now, I'm pretty sure we don't have to do something dumb like shatter all these crystals. I'm pretty sure we don't. But I'm gonna have to shatter all these crystals, aren't I? I don't think I do, but I might. If we don't hear anything, we will shatter all the crystals. Yeah, we have to shatter all the crystals. Pity. This is honestly a really weird world. Age. It's really strange. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, blame the age. There aren't like any up here or something, and I got one on that island. Okay. Like, only a few more crystals left. Because apparently these crystals count as life. Or something. Or something. What, 2 more? 1 more? Something like that. 2 more. Oh boy, parkour. Now we should hear something if we link away. Canines. Link's Awakening, I don't know. I don't know. Hear that? Yep. That's the sound of success. So now where will we end up? What could possibly be going on with this world? Why did it change? Gadzooks, we're in outer space! Except we don't have floaty physics. And I know for a fact that you don't have to, like, break anything in here anymore. So the gimmick of this age is time travel. In case you couldn't figure it out, we traveled through time. Don't ask why we had to commit a crab and crystal genocide. But yeah, we traveled through time. Through time and space. Yes, clearly. So we could go there, however, let's go to here. Don't question it, Bodo. Don't question it, okay? Because we want to go to a None via this symbol, because the symbol keeps our location. And so now, we're where the ruined building used to sit. Except now there's another symbol here. So we can hit this one. Now we need to link back. Let's go back to Unknown A. I like the random, like, ring that's around this place. It's kind of random. I mean, it could be alternate dimensions. Alternate dimensions or time travel or something, I don't know. Now where will we end up? There's only 3 dimensions, or time periods or anything. So, we'll end up back in the first one, but that's where we want to be. And you can't actually fall in that crack, and that's annoying if you do. Now, now that it's switched, we need to link back to Unknown via the, shell. Yes, except this time we're going to be inside the building, instead of outside. And now that we are inside the building, we turned a thing. Now that may not seem like much to you, but that thing was actually very important. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yep, look at the water. There's no more current. And we can't use the ladder on the shell. Or the book on the ladder. Nice. Now, without any water, current in the water, we can swim all the way to these far out islands and stuff. I think the reason why it's changes like mistiness in space is like all the water evaporates and then like the planet explodes or something and like cracks into outer space and there's no more gravity and stuff. I don't know. So choose a direction. Where do you want to go, Bodo? having absolutely no frame of reference, you can't really decide. Good choice, Boda. Let's go this way. Is it just me, or does something look a little bit off about these ruins in the distance? Gadzooks! It was really a painting! Also, I chose correctly. Nice. I had no idea this was the correct direction. I was just guessing. But there be a thing back here. There be the number 1. Here be a thing that we cannot open. We can do this, and nothing will happen. Oh no. And there is a number 1. So, I don't know about you, but this seems very fabricated and mechanical, if you ask me. Not so sure about this, whole time travel business. I think somebody is trying to fool us. I should. Unfortunately, the only way I can time travel is if I use the book that leads to the cathedral. Which means swimming! Actually, it's probably going to be faster if I just hop on here and link back to the start. Nothing behind any of the other panels, by the way. Not even one of the shells. Okay then, Bodo. If you insist. Good old aquatic ambience from Donkey Kong Country. The Donkey Kong Country games are so good. And like, people harp on the first one, but for being kind of bad, but honestly I like the first one more than the second. I think I like the first one the most out of all 3 of the Donkey Kong Country games, because the new ones don't count. Like, they are so good for SNES games. Great music, great level design, great graphics. They are just amazing. Some of my all-time favorite games ever. And then there's DK64. DK64. Now, I don't actually know if I need to be in Misty Land or Space Land. Let's check Misty. This is now Pokemon. Now everything is down. And there be a 2. Gadzooks. And we can try the store, but nothing will happen. Now why is there a 2 here, when there was a 1 before? Okay, looks like we did need to go here. Yeah, I think in Spaceland this door's open, and the other door's closed. Ooh, you're quick, Roto. Yes, you're quick, Roto. Yeah, Bodo. Yeah, these are all individual spheres. And each sphere is a different environment, and when you use this linking book when no other life is on the island, it rotates the spheres to make it look like time travel or something. The creator of this age wrote it like this as like some sort of scam to or something, like to make him seem like some sort of god. I think that's how the lore goes anyway. So yeah, there's 3 spheres and stuff. And then the water music ended. Oh no. And then we followed the water music up with something completely unfitting. I should totally play Super Mario Kart on stream again. Oh, good times. Also bad times. Okay, enough of the music. Now we are in space! Except it's not really space, it's just kind of a floor. And there be a 3. Yes, that is correct. And we can try this door, but it won't work. Oh, hi. Bingo! I think that's the clock, folks. I think that is the clock that we've been looking for. And, but you know, that door's closed. So yeah, we just did it this way to get the Ralta page. Also, there's another hand. That was definitely a Denis clock. So this is where you need 2 people. 'Cause you need to look at this diagram and figure something out. I'm gonna give you a few moments to figure this out, Bodo, while I figure out how I'm going to get a second account. Another copy of Uru is already blah blah. Crud. You used to be able to run 2 copies of Uru simultaneously. You think you have it? Okay. What is your theory? But where would it turn, Bodo? There's only 3 spheres. It would just go back to the water one. And he'd be trapped in this space one, right? Yes? No? Yep, there are 4 spheres. You are quick. Rose and Teledon. By the way, this guy Yep, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. There are 4 spheres. There are blue spheres. Uh, Road... Hmm. He's in Teledon. I need to figure out a way to, Hmm. Yeah, there is one orientation where it actually works. And that is, And that is in the 4th sphere. The 4th dimension. He's actually not on my neighbor list. If I look at here, neighbors, Rojeth has a ton of different alts. This particular one is not in this neighborhood, like all of his others. I could make an alternate account easily on my on a laptop that might be like 2 feet away from me, but that would take time. Hmm. Eh, let's just ask Ro somehow. Anyway, in the meantime, while we wait for Ro to be in a place where I can contact him, no, not unless he's in my neighbors, buddy, or same world list. Yeah, that's a unique clock, I'm pretty sure. I think. It might be. Let's get a better look. And I jumped over it. Nice. I believe we were in the neighbors. I was in his neighbors tab because but yeah, he moved it out of that Bevan for some reason. I don't know. Ugh, stop falling. Fortunately, it's not a very long trip. At least I think that's a Denis clock. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, that's definitely a Denis clock. You can see the numbers on it and everything. Unfortunately, I don't know how to read it. But we do have a clock. And the game is also extremely small. I might have to make the window bigger just to take a quick look at it. Let's just change the resolution. Probably looks horrible on OBS now. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, that's a lot more clear now. Unfortunately, I don't know how it works. So let's change the resolution to something that you can actually look at. So, None's almost done. Irkana is done. Need to find something for the pods. Buy fire marble. Oh, just remembered. I just remembered a Relta page that I can pick up. It's in Nigellen. I forgot about this one, but there is in fact... Okay, why is my mouse moving so weirdly? Did changing the resolution change my mouse sensitivity? Or is my mouse just breaking? No, it's just Uru being weird. Again, nice. I'm gonna have to restart. But up here we have a relative page that I forgot about. So let's now they've got that, let's quit Uru, restart it. Meanwhile, you can have a seal. Okay. And then the pod clock takes over the entire screen. Scream! And then everyone screamed in terror. And then just delete Explore. No. Okay. So yeah, now there's lush greenery everywhere. That's what the thing that we got in Nigellen did. It's my favorite by far. You can actually do some parkour if you're careful enough. That was not being careful. I guess for the time being, the last thing that we can do right now is Minkata. Dun dun dun! Minkata is hell. It just is hell. It'll be faster to go in the public server because I can just warp straight there where I need to be. I can go to... Oh god, there's a lot of people there. Well, I'm gonna mute the desktop then. I need to go to Library Courtyard. Oh yeah, definitely Bodo. Who knows? I might find something in here. Yeah, there sure are people in here. So this is Minkata. We've got a lot of images to take. Taking screenshots of all of these. I think that means that they're close enough that you'll be able to do voice chat with them. So let's go over how Minkata works. This is so bad of an age. It's an endless desert, essentially, with very little to guide you. And also 3 suns. So how it works... No, not Ninkata, Minkata. Where are the three suns? Okay, this sun is directly south. So if I face this sun, I'm looking south. So this is a compass. Take another. That's not the screenshot button. Also, what is going on outside? Jesus Christ! It's like the universe is ending outside. I love it when that happens. Also, nice. Okay, okay. Now that now that I'm done destroying the entire known universe, this caption is compass. Min-Kata 1. Put that in Min-Kata. This looks like Min-Kata 2. I can't really tell. The image is bad quality. Min-Kata 2 should be. So let's explain how Min-Kata works. This book is a set of compass directions that we have to follow. And we have to walk around this desert. And it's a very, very large desert. I'd add him to my buddy list, except he's got a million alts. So I'm not entirely sure which one is the real him. And so our only way of navigating is looking at this compass and knowing where the suns point. And this is an extremely large desert. And we need to find 5 holes. So they'll look kind of like this, except they'll be hollow. There's a lot of fake ones. And if you go far enough out, it gets foggy. It's fine near the thing. But watch, we'll just go this way. And you'll see the fog start to build. And this is a very, very large world. So fog's starting to build a little bit. And eventually gets so foggy that you cannot see. And that's your cue that you've gone too far and you need to, like, relto out or something. Honestly, it's kind of terrifying. Being lost in a wilderness of desert and doom. Thankfully, you've got a relto book to relto out. And yeah, you need to find 5 caves. Good luck. Because you will never find them by just randomly walking around like this. You will never find them. And each cave gets more complicated to find than the previous one. As you can see, it's getting a lot more foggy. I would never happen accidentally upon one of them. It won't happen. The odds are pretty much 0. And we're closing in on the edge of the world. Even following the directions, we probably won't find them. 'Cause it's kind of awful. I might have done it once or twice properly, but I don't think so. I usually just used marker games and stuff. In fact, I'm not even sure if I ever fully completed this world. Anyway, you'll see the horizon becoming pure fog if you go far enough out. And honestly, it's kind of creepy. One of these days we'll reach the edge of the void. If there is an edge. I think the creepier thing is not the fact that it's barren, but the fact that there's fog that gets progressively, slowly thicker. Yeah. You cannot. Like, I don't think I'd be able to make my way back out. Well, actually, if I went north-ish, I might. And then just Lavos bursts out from the ground. Suddenly, this is Chrono Trigger. Okay, yeah, we're at the edge. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. God, how far does this go? I can't see anything. Fog. Okay, I'm gonna route out. This is getting unnerving. Just sends chills down my spine. So that's the world we have to explore. So you start from the center of this. So let's take a look at the first direction. Incata 1. I can't read the numbers. That's actually an issue. I cannot read the numbers. I need to change the screen resolution. That is widescreen. That is not going to help. Well, you can't really see much, but this is the same aspect ratio, so it should fit. Except it's a lot bigger on my screen. So if I open up the key, I can kind of read them. Does that say 360, 365, 56, 442, 420? I think that's what it says. So we need to go in those directions. Yeah, you can't read them. There's no way you would. But the important thing is that I can sort of read them. So yeah, we need to go 360 degrees in that direction. Or 360 seconds or something. I don't know if you're supposed to walk or run. Okay. Here's this face the sun. This is due south. And then it was... No, let's open the thing. So, south, but a bit north. Or, south, but a bit west. East. South, but a bit east. Oh god, this is not gonna go well. So this is where markers are really nice to have. Let's actually test. Can I put a marker down? No. I'll give this like 1 or 2 shots, and if I... You know, it might not be seconds. It might be footsteps. I don't actually know what the distance is. I don't actually remember what the unit of measurement is, but you're right. It's definitely not seconds. Can I, like, make footsteps and... Okay, let's see how many, I'll count these, the sound effect from here to there, and then I'll see how long it takes me to go that distance. About 2 footsteps a second? Roughly, I don't know. It's not precise enough. Huh. It might be seconds, but then there's one that's like 1,000 seconds, and that's a lot of minutes. Well, let's just walk for minutes. I think it's walking. In this direction. And we'll go about... Now, I'm using OBS as a timer. So let's walk for, 6 minutes. So how was your day? Okay, yeah, no, this is wrong. I'm sorry, but this is absolutely wrong. I know that's wrong. I know you're not supposed to go for that long. I'm just gonna bail and try and figure it out later. As in, like, now. I need a better look at that book. My day was good. Thanks for asking. Let's go back to the city. I definitely need a better look at that book. Actually, let's go to the public city, because I need to finish my marker. I need to get the marker ability. Because markers are so valuable, because they are basically your only sense of direction. So they're your only way of knowing where you are in the world. So I need to unlock the markers. So let's actually do those right away. Which means I'm gonna mute the desktop audio again. So you'll just have my beautiful, luxurious voice. Except minus the luxury. Let's go to the library courtyard. Current population 6. Huh. This might be a good time to do the, door run. To do a door run. Well, let's look for some of the markers. There should be one around here. I want to imagine there is. Oh, we've got conversation. Okay, only 5 people in here. Someone left or something. We've got 6 people, but yeah, we can do a door run with 6. Also, I had a feeling there was a borrow stone back here that I didn't pick up. Yes. Whoever they are, they will keep trying. Well, I'm actually gonna take this Borrow Stone, because why not? I'm right here. Let's see where this Borrow Stone takes me. Looks like Kadesh Tulsa. Yeah, this is on top of the pyramid in Kadesh Tulsa. Run for your life! It's Kadesh Tulsa! That sounds like a species of like or just like some sort of indigenous group, indigenous like native race. Like, oh yeah, those lands are owned by the Kadesh Tulsa. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the Nexus, and I'm actually gonna take a 3-ish minute break, and then we will be right back, and I'm gonna give you guys some music to listen to. Back, and that's odd. Why did the music die? Oh yeah, that's Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. It should be going to, Huh. Now I am triggered. I will find the answer. Oh wait, I think I know why, because I didn't select it all. Yeah, that's why. My bad. It was Toad Town, or rather what's left of it. Let's pop open OBS, and let's go to the town again. Let's try again. And mute desktop. 4 people there this time. Let's go back to the library courtyard. That's Mario Galaxy Freeze Flame, not Shiverburn. Shiverburn is Mario Galaxy 2. Never played Galaxy 2. It's a terrible game. Galaxy 1 is way better. Apparently they will still keep trying. Nah, that's just an old message. Is there a marker in here? There may be an marker. Marker. Blech. And then we just fall down the stairs and die. Yep, there was one right here. Yep, almost got half. About half. We got 7 out of 15. You can have up to like 25 markers in a game or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's take a better look at this terrible book. Yeah, those are definitely, that was definitely 360. That was 556. 442 and 420. Now, it's not seconds. It might be a Denis measurement of time, like Denis seconds, which might be faster than Earth seconds. Not entirely sure. I'd say footsteps, but how would you know? There isn't really an easy way to, there isn't really an easy way to have whatever it's called. What am I trying to say? There isn't really an easy way to have, a something. Isn't really an easy way to tell how many steps you go. There we go. I knew what I was saying. Yeah, I totally have song request. Sorry, but gotta keep the desktop muted. I can serenade you with my beautiful a cappella rendition of a song. Clearly, I'll just do the one that you just listened to. Okay, I'm done. I'm being messaged by people. Panic. Shora, by the way, is the Denis word for hello. It's just the greeting that people use just for in-game stuff. Clearly I should do a cappella of Undertale. Clearly. God, no. Okay, where are the rest of the markers? Pretty sure there aren't any in Krill or in any of the pubs, like the Watcher's Pub or the Guild pubs. I know there's none in there. Should all be here or in the Bevan. I think we got all the ones in the Bevan. I think. I hope. We might have. We could have. I might have missed one in the Bevan. Oh dear. Maybe there's something by Tokata, which is a really weird name. It's just this alleyway down here, or something like that. There's one down here, I know there is. There is a Borrow Stone down here, I knew there was. Ooh, and this is the Great Descent. We found the Great Descent. There might even be a marker down here. Hey, there's a sparkly. And there was a marker. Nice. Dr. Watson. And Moriarty. Here's a broken terminal. Here's a Relta page. Nice. I think that's the imager? No, I don't know, but that's something. And this. We now have a glowing light on our key. That will last for not very long. Oh dear, Bodo, oh dear. So this is the Great Descent. We are currently climbing it. It's dark, that's why you need the light. But the light doesn't last forever. So the Great Descent is a gigantic staircase that links the Denis world with the real world. Also, there's a door up there. Excuse me? Since when is there a door up there? Can I actually get to that door? What? That's new. I think that's new. I might actually be able to get to that door, and I've never seen that door before. That... Whoa. Crud. My light ran out. And then I fell off. Door! I am sad. We did not make it to the door. And we did not get an image player either. What did we get? Well, we got another sparkle at least. That's something. Is the button of mysterious things up here? No. Where be button? Button get? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, it's... Oh. It's a music player. You can listen to sounds from The Great Descent, and that's basically it. Or something. Well, let's go back and find more markers. It was this. That thing right there. Well, let's go back to, the city. Find more, things. Clearly I'll do more a cappella of something. I don't know what. Let's go back to Tokata Alley. Make a swan request. Make a swan request, Bodo, clearly. That's not singing, that's a cappella. There's a difference. How many people are in here now? Still the same four. Tho, who's dead. That guy, who is that guy. Nevi, who will keep trying. And Amin, who says Shora. Harvest Moon? Okay. No, I'm joking. Harvest Moon is a great game series that I really should play some Harvest Moon on stream. Be their thing? Thing? Thing get? Yes? No? Possibly? Please? Yes? No? Sadness. There not be thing. Thing not get. Can I go around here? Oh, there is thing. Thing get. Is there actually a borrow stone back here? No. A borrow stone. Haha, get it? Because this is the bar, the pub is shot. Oh. Well, we found where Tho was hibernating. Aquatic ambience. Oh god, I don't remember how it goes. It pulls up song to do a cappella of song. Goes something like, okay, that sounds terrible. Um, I know, Bodo. That sounds terrible. Aquatic Ambience is just a terrible song to do like a cappella or something for. I think that's also enough. Is there a marker down here? Yes. 4 more. Climb! Climb! Mash the spacebar. SMB1. No. I object. I will now do Undertale music. Except, I don't know. Name an Undertale song. Yes, do it. There might be another one by the ferry terminal. Objection music? Okay. That's not Undertale, but sure, I love Phoenix Wright. Um, Let me just think how it goes. Hmm. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's should be a marker somewhere around here. I am a liar. Pretty sure there's an marker, right? Now that I know you have to get close, really close to them for them to show up. Oh, well, everyone left, and we have Nemo and Mafat, blah, blah, blah. So, should be one over here, right? Let us try some objection music. Ba 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 ba. And that's all I got. Okay. No, there were no markers here. Let's look in the Bevan again. Let us do some Undertale music. Let me think of an Undertale song. Because Undertale's a great game that I've never played. It's one of the greatest games I've never played. Um, hmm. Clearly we'll do Toriel's boss theme. Goes something like that's not the Bevan. And then Bodo runs away from my terrible singing. Well, good, no one to please then. Okay, let's go to Anne Bevan. Okay, nobody's actually in my Bevan. Let's go there. I suppose we can check the Waters pub. And Kirill, who knows? Okay, well, we found one that I was missing. So we're missing 3 more markers. I checked the classroom. I want to recheck the light garden. Yeah, there was one right here in the light garden. 2 more. I think there's one on the balcony, and then 1 more somewhere else. God knows where. Yeah, let's check the balcony, I guess. Okay, that's not the Bevan. That is Deniagira. And yawning. Yeah, let's check the balcony. Yeah, there's one nearby. Knew it. Although I'm pretty sure there's another balcony up there. Pretty sure, like, why can I not link there? Like, where did I miss the page? What's going on? Where did I even link there from? I might have lost that page when I deleted my book. Oh, that means I need to get it back. Crud, where was that page? Or that link? It was in, it was in here, yeah. It was in Teledon, so let's go back there, and there might be a marker up there. I suspect that there is. Meanwhile, is anything on Discord? Oh, right! Oh man, I'm glad I checked Discord. I forgot about something kind of important. That I'm gonna be live streaming, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh dear, is it going to be amazing? Um, so I'm actually gonna cut the streams shortly, I think. Uh, Also, since we're in Teledon, let's get their desktop audio back. Once Bodo comes back, I will explain what it is, because he's like the only viewer right now. Therefore, I can wait. We need to go higher. To the next floor. 5 hours, so that'd be 2 hours. So, 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12:30, 2:30, 3. Okay. See, I need to go back here and take this linking stone. It's in here. Yeah, the borrow stone is in here. There might actually be a diagram of a clock in here. I'll check his papers. No, no clock diagram. Pity. Well, we can use this borrow stone and link to Teledon. Okay, I'm a liar. That's not where you want it to be. Where was I when I got that linking borrow stone to Bevan? Is the clock diagram here? No, I don't see a clock diagram. Huh. Darn. Why can I not recall where that borrow stone is? It might have been in Grecian. There was a borrow stone in Grecian, I think. Actually, before we do that, let's check what Deniagura pages I have. I've got that one, I've got that one, Great Zero, another balcony, Great Descent. Let's check this balcony. I don't think it will be here, since I think they're only in the public and this is private. So they can't actually be here. Can't. Yeah, no, nothing here. I'm a liar! It's right here. Well, glad I checked, but I'm still missing a Bevan link. Somewhere. Well, that's all of our markers. So, now we can go back to the Great Zero. That's the Great Descent. We want the Great Zero. Okay, now let's put our hand in here. And we drain those. And now we have to find 15 red ones. Yeah, we're only half done. But don't worry, we don't have to find any more after we get these red ones. But we do have to find another 15. And then we'll have the ability to use markers. So let's thoroughly explore Bevan again. Bienvenue. Yes, clearly French. There is a clock! There is a clock! I knew it was in the Bevan! Yes! There is a clock! We can do the pods now! I just need to find that paper that tells me how to decipher it. I need to know how long a payiferen is. Because it's all based around the payiferen. That unit of time. I knew there was a clock in the Bevan. I knew there was. I told you I'm not crazy. Not crazy. I'm not crazy. Yeah, okay, so. It might have been in Grecian. I should double check Grecian for that link to the Bevan. Also pumpkin. Also, nobody is in here, thankfully. They might all be in Deniagura, these 15, and none of them in the Bevan. That, however, is unconfirmed. So until I see proven otherwise, let's explore the Bevan. I mean, I found the clock, so already we have a success. I knew there was a clock. And Ro was like, "You don't think there's a clock?" Haha. Haha. Yeah, I think they're all in Denigura. Which means more muting of my desktop. Oh well. We've got my amazing acapella. And apparently everyone left. Rest in pieces, everyone. Okay. Who doth exist? And more importantly, where doth markers? Because, yeah, I still can't make my own markers. Not until I finish this calibration test or whatever it is. Yeah, none here. I recall where one marker is. I think. Or like a few. And yeah, that guy's just kind of AFK. But nothing wrong with being AFK. I am now racist against people who are AFK. Okay, there should be one down here, on this staircase. Maybe not. Could have sworn there's one right here. You had to, like, jump like this. Might be one of the Grey Zero marker challenges. Huh. There's gotta be one down here, right? Where could these Great Zero markers be? Be there one yonder. Yes. Knew it. Okay, we got 1 out of 15. Probably another one in the pub. I think there's one down here. Extremely quiet without the game sounds. Rip. Hmm. There be a stone. Okay, I thought that stone might have been a shirt. Don't ask. A shirt. Yes. Maybe there's a shirt in one of the rooms. Oh dear. I think there's one off in this corner. Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Oh wait, we were close to one. It was flashing red. Ah, there we go. Welcome back, Bodo. You missed getting the green markers from the Great Zero. Yes, it's red. Because once you get all 15 green markers, you take it back to the Great Zero, and now you have to find 15 red markers. Yeah. But don't worry, once I find these 15, I will be able to use the markers for myself, my own nefarious deeds. Is there one around here? No? Yes? No? Also, I'm actually going to be ending the stream soon-ish. Because there's a thing that I'm actually going to stream that I forgot about that I was pinged in Discord and reminded of. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, me and like 3 or 4 other people that I know, a link to the past, rando players and just other people and stuff. We're gonna be doing Pokemon Crystal Cinco bingo or something like that, randomizer bingo. So Pokemon Crystal randomized, and no, Pokemon Crystal randomized, no Zelda one, and it's 5 lines. So we get 5 lines in the randomized. And I've never played Pokemon Crystal. I've played a few Pokemon games. Crystal or any Gen 2 game is not one of them. So I know very, very little about Gen 2, so it'll be fun. But then again, so do like half of the other people. And that's gonna be in like 2-ish hours? 1 or 2 hours? No, the chat doesn't need to be in emote only mode. This is not a race. This is not SRL thing. This is casual fun. I mean, no spoilers would be appreciated, but it's gonna be for fun. There be an people. There be more an people. There not be an marker. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'll ping everyone in Discord when it's actually starting. It's in like 1 or 2 hours, possibly 3. I think there's one down here-ish, maybe on the other side. Yeah, I never played Gen 2 remakes. Oh yeah, by the way, I made an amazing discovery. I found the clock, and not the one on your island that you can't read. There actually is one in the Bevan, like I thought, and I'm not crazy, and it's outside of the classroom. And you just kind of need to look up, and I just didn't. So yeah, I know I've seen about half of a Heart Gold randomized playthrough, and that's my entire knowledge of. Also, I saw like a Heart Gold speed run once upon a time, any percent or something, but there was a lot of glitches that I don't know how to do, so I know little, very little. Something about Arrival, something about Suicune and Raikou and whatever the other Gen 2 beast is that probably isn't going to be a legendary beast anymore. Something about Pokemon can follow you from behind, some place called Sprout Tower early on, and unknown. Good old unknown. I know very little. I think there's one in the Hall of Kings. I didn't actually find any in the Bevan. That was just an off-color floor tile. That was not a Relto page. I was like, what? What is this? No. Just off-color floor tile. But you know, there aren't actually any in the Hall of Kings. which, by the way, every single one of these books is a separate book with individual writing about some random king and his life story. There's a lot of reading here. Maybe. I mean, who knows how bad it'll be. I don't know what randomizer settings we're using either, so that'll be fun. Yeah, and I will be streaming that, definitely. I don't know if we'll be in one global call or anything. Might. What will be the rules? I don't know. Basically, randomized. Get, get, get Pachinko, yes. I don't know why I was like, Pinkomon. No, get Pokemon, do rando, succeed, don't die, basically. No, it's not a Nuzlocke, it's just pure randomizer. Get... Oh, I heard something. Thought I heard something. I might have heard something. I don't think I heard something. Yeah, just get 5 lines in a row. Cinco bingo. Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke in my Pokemon? Since I now have an audience, I will now do a rendition of some Undertale song. Let's go with Toriel's battle theme. Okay, that's so bad. Okay, cannot make that sound. Also, I'm missing a link in the Bevan. When I deleted my Bevan book, I lost a link. And I don't know where that link I got is. It might be in Grecian. It was just a Borrowstone dead end, but it might have a marker. It didn't in it for the green ones, thankfully, but it might have one for the reds. Who knows? Clearly I'll do Asgore's theme. And clearly I'll whistle it, so you might want to turn down your mic. Or everything. Okay, fine. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will answer your questions instead of making your ears bleed. Um, what Pokemon games have I played? I have played Leaf Green, and some of Emerald. And that's it. But I've seen LPs and stuff, a lot of Gen 1, and lots of Gen 3, and a little bit of Gen 4. And a little bit of Gen 2, but... Although, honestly, I know more about Gen 2 than I know about Gens 5 and 6 and 7. I have not... I've seen a very, very small amount of Gen 5 and nothing from Gen 6 or 7. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't know some of the Pokemon stuff. I've seen some of the video game tournaments and done Pokemon Showdown, so I know some of the newer Pokemon. I just don't know any of the regions or anything. There's one right here. Um, yeah, I've done Pokemon Showdown. I have a few teams, and one of these days I might stream it. Anyway, actually, I might need to, probably gonna actually, once we get to the palace in a few minutes, I'm just gonna check that, and then later I'm gonna check from there further out, because I need to just double check, because I need to, start setting up for the Pokemon and get rules and stuff organized with the other players, so, yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream very soon, as in, like, within 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, no. Yeah. And then I left. So yeah, very soon, in a few hours, I will go live again with this, and it'll be good. Meanwhile, thanks everyone for watching. Have a seal, and Pokemon. It'll be fun. I'll post it in my Discord. If anyone's watching that isn't a part of my Discord, I have a Discord you can join, and I'll post when I start in there. Anyway, see yas.